right, welcome everyone. We are Milan Club SoCal. This is our weekly podcast. Today we got Fiorentina to review, the shit show at the San Siro today against Dortmund. We'll get into a lot of topics: Pioli, the medical staff, the ownership, the transfer strategies, um, all that fun stuff. Fresh off Milan Weekly Pod, Gio, and then we have Anthony. So, what's up?
What's up, y'all? We're here. We're still, you know, we're still out here. We
We're
still got
going
to
through
come
it.
out here. The show must go on.
Yep. Um, all right, so let's get this out of the way. We played Fiorentina on Saturday. We had a good turnout at the York in Eagle Rock. Good crowd. Um, it was an ugly game, but we won. That's kind of the important thing. Teo had his one good contribution in what, months? Um, he got the ball, used his pace to outpace the defense. They basically had nothing else just to foul him in the box. Straight penalty. He turned it in, scored it. Thank God, because otherwise it was not looking good for us. And then we just kind of dropped off. I felt like in the match, we just kind of let Fiorentina kind of run the show, which is shitty. I think that's not the way to play, but we did. They nearly scored at the end. Mike Magnon with like 100 something degree fever, no food, no nothing, puts his face on the line and fucking saves it in like literally the last 2 seconds of the game. Um, and yeah, we won.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was pretty predictable game, to be honest. I mean, it was. I mean, we knew it was gonna be a
Mm-hmm.
tough one. We knew that we weren't gonna just obviously dominate or anything like that. And I'm just glad we came out with the win. Yeah, it turned into a sort of a defensive effort. Really, I mean, it turned into we was up to our defense the whole time, and which is not comforting at all. But you know, this is some positive to that we actually did somewhat like park the bus, I guess, which we could never really do before. So
Mm-hmm.
it's the one little
Yeah,
positive. But
yeah.
yeah, what do you think, Gio?
Okay, so shout out to multi TV thing, okay? Because I had the Michigan Ohio State on one,
Mm.
and then the Milan game. So I mean, I was going through it on Saturday, but I like how we were playing. And then oh, did they? Since I had it like live on the Michigan, like you know how you could do multitask, but only
Mm-hmm.
one sound could come out. Why wasn't that a red card? Because
I think they
there
got
was
rid of the
nobody.
double punishment. So yeah, before they would not only get the penalty, but they would give you a red card. I think they changed the rules to say if you're the last man still, like you get the penalty, but you only get a yellow, so it's not like double punishment, which I think a lot of teams are kind of like, I don't know. That's just how I thought it was, but I thought should have been a red, obviously, but I think that's just because seeing that so many times before in the past as just being a red and a penalty, I just assumed, but oh
Yeah,
well,
because and then they were crying for a red card versus Tomori on Bonaventura, which was
yeah,
I don't know,
ridiculous.
but
Dude, that
not
thing was a
but the game.
joke. I think Bonaventura dived on that.
Yeah. I mean, the game after we scored, it was. I mean, it was just letting Fiorentina just waves and waves of
Yeah.
attacking. I'm just glad that they don't have any clinical
Mm-hmm.
strikers because Beltran had a big chance,
Yeah.
and I don't know, he took a touch and then Magic Mike took it out. Nico Gonzalez. So I mean, when he's on it, he's on it. He's scoring from anywhere, but he was just skyrocketing on. I mean, I'm just glad that we got out with the 3 points, and I mean, what is more else to say? We got the goal, and we basically closed up shop, man. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Magic Mike was the man of the match for sure.
Yeah,
with that
for sure.
face save. Yeah.
Um, well, that leaves us in third. Let's go over that real quick. Inter are first with 32 points. Juve in second with 30 points. We're in third with 26 points. Not too far. I mean, yeah, we're kind of getting halfway into the season, but actually, really think about it. We're only 2 games behind Inter. Um, I think still Inter quality wise, they're probably going to get the Scudetto before us, the 20th as well. The second star, which is going to fucking suck. But we're still only 2 games behind them, point wise, 2 wins. Still plenty of season to go. Napoli are behind us in fourth at 24 points, so just 2 points behind. So we're a little risk there. The scary part is Roma, Bologna tied fifth and sixth, respectively, 21 points. And then just beneath them is Atalanta and Fiorentina with 20 points. So the gap between third and eighth is pretty slim. It's only a couple games worth. It's only 6 points. So,
Another big
um,
weekend upon us, Spencer, because
well,
Inter Napoli away at
yeah,
Napoli, and then Juve away at Monza, and Monza
yeah,
smacked them up 2 times last season. So I mean, hopefully
yeah,
they do something, but I don't know what kind of lineup we're gonna field on on
yeah,
Saturday too.
I know. Yeah, we'll get into the Frosinone game that we have. I think we play, is it on Sunday? Yes.
No,
No,
Saturday.
no,
Saturday.
Saturday. It is Saturday again. 11:45 our time. So yeah, so we will see for Frosinone. Now let's get to the meat of today's podcast. Dortmund. What the fucking shit? So what was it? The 8th minute, Geo, where we got the penalty, or the 5th minute?
This is very quick. It was so quick that
We were
I
playing really well, I felt like, and then Chukwueze got the ball, um, dribbled a couple guys, and then took a shot on goal when he was kind of almost on one, not with the keeper, but with the defender, um, and he got the penalty. I mean, it was a clear penalty right away. He hit the guy's elbow, no doubt about it. Uh, got the penalty, which was great for Chukwueze. Giroud steps up to the plate and chokes, um, which really fucked us. I think mentally. Um, and then only like a few minutes later, Calabria does a dumbass move um, on I forget who it was from Dortmund, but being clearly outpaced by the Dortmund winger, and then he just lunges in for a challenge. Guy obviously gets, it's a penalty, no doubt about it. Marco Roy steps up. He puts it away the way Giroud should have. Because Giroud's penalty, he shot it low, which you never should do for a fucking penalty. He's a 38-year-old striker. He should know fucking better. You don't hit low. If you hit low, you have to rocket that thing and rocket it low. Because the goalkeeper's gravity is naturally going to take him to the low side. He should have hit at least mid to high on the corner. I don't know also why more players just hit it down the middle because goalkeepers always dive one way or the other. But anyway, yeah, so we're kind of fucked for a while, and I can kind of tell Dortmund was growing more and more into the game now that they had the lead, they had the confidence, um, and then Chukwueze. Calabria technically got the assist, but only because it was a pass to him. Chukwueze did all the work, dribbled past multiple players, uh, beautiful goal from the side. I was really happy for him. And that was kind of pretty much just before the half. Uh, Came back from halftime, um,
and the storm came through,
and yeah, we
and
we
then our
fucking
lives are
threw
over.
everything. Yeah, we fucking threw everything to the side. Chow got injured, terribly. Dumbass Pioli puts in Runich for him. I don't. We'll get into all this, and then we just fucking fell apart. We fucking fell apart. It was awful, just fucking
Hmm.
awful. Um, so, ciao, Andrea.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Um, so here's what I'll say. Um, the choices by Pioli to call up to the team was definitely suspect in the sense that we only had 2 center defenders and they were the starting center defenders. We had no other backup center. I don't know why we didn't call up Simic. He would have.
No. I think we
No,
couldn't.
he can't play. Because
Okay.
he's
Yeah,
only been in the club 1 year.
Okay.
yeah.
So
We,
I guess we were kind of screwed anyway. But even okay, taking that into consideration now.
there was nobody on the bench. Like you
Yeah,
literally,
but
there's
Florenzi's someone you
nobody.
put in a defender, not fucking
I
Krunic.
don't
Like,
think I don't know, dude. If you put Florenzi or Krunic as a center like back, I don't know what's worse. Like
No, it's way worse to put Krunic in. You could tell. I mean, there was definitely multiple plays where he was just showing how shit he is. Like,
I mean, but honestly, of all the games that I hated him, that is like 100% of the games that he played for Milan. This one I can't say shit because he's just not a defender. Like, how do you fucking like defend on like high balls? Like, dude, the guy was like he just didn't know what to do at all.
but at the
I
same time,
feel
I
bad
mean,
for him.
no players were really. There's very few players that were ready to play today. I can't even. I mean,
yeah,
Yeah.
Adley did pretty good, but then he
yeah.
started getting tired a bit, and he had a
Yeah, but guys, what do you
yeah.
think about the fact that first of all, Adli played better than Krunic?
Thousand
After
miles.
5 minutes, after
Thousand
five
miles.
minutes, he did more than Krunic has done in the last like 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay, and with a level of personality, like he was
Mm-hmm.
asking for the ball all the time. He wasn't like losing it.
He
He
was
was
moving
getting
it
the ball
good.
back, fucking passing in the space,
Yes.
precise, changing, like crossing from one side to the other. Like he was just like playing really well. This fucker starts this game, the most important game of the year, after not playing for like how long? Seven,
Six
eight,
games. Yeah,
6 games.
something like that.
For what reason? We're playing
He'll
anybody else but him. And then when does he start against Borussia? What the fuck? Like what's the logic there?
There's none. That's
there.
why I
There's
can't wait
nothing.
for the
Yeah.
documentary to show the behind the scenes because there has to be some VH1 shit where they're just gonna be like, yeah, he wanted to put him in but lost a bet or
Do
something
you
or
think AC Milan is like a social experiment? They're like
yeah.
trying to
Oh,
to
Jesus.
It's the real world of AC Milan, man. It's coming out. They're gonna be
we are part of the experiment too.
yeah.
We're in a simulation.
Right.
Anyway,
Right.
um, no, the medical staff, Gio, I know you were talking about it. Like, Pioli knew that Shaw wasn't quite fit for the game, or something to that effect. And again, Shaw apparently is gonna be out for several months.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, couple at least.
yeah, and yeah, it's fucked. No Kier, no Cha. I don't even know who our fucking backup center back is at this point.
No, but don't worry, guys. Kier just has a muscle fatigue,
Was
for the
that?
last
Yeah, I've never. Okay,
fucking
yeah.
five
Is
months.
that all it's been for like the past like 2 months?
No, that's what they've said.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what
But
I've been asking everybody. Like, where has he been?
yeah. I don't know.
guys,
But the medical staff is the fucking worst thing right now because we have so many fucking injuries. It is insane. It is
guys,
insane the rate that we're getting them.
guys,
They need to be
I
fired.
just want to say one thing. Malik Laye Chow is a German professional footballer who plays a defender for Serie A club AC Milan. He was born in Dusseldorf in 2001. This fucker is 22. Okay, he's not 75 years old. He's
Yeah.
22 years old. He sprints and has to like walk out on a fucking not like
And crutches.
in crutches. Dude, he in crutches. The guy
That's fucked.
fucked his muscle. He opened it up, sliced it
He went.
like a ribeye. Okay.
It almost looked like one of those canes too, like old people. Like I think he had like tennis balls at the end
Well,
of the.
well, that's why I
You know.
joked in the thing. It was like, here you in the picture with him on the crutches. It's the Milan medical staff taking him to the retirement home
It's
because
like
Yeah,
that's all they
27,
fucking do.
27 injuries, guys.
yeah. If I was a professional football, I'd be like, wait, I don't want to go to Milan. Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
destroy my career
But
if
wait,
I
guys,
get
but did
injured.
you see the exact moment where Chow fucks his
Yeah,
muscle?
it was
The way that
bad.
Calabria reacted was like, "Fuck, it's over," and the whole team threw in the towel in that exact moment.
Mhm.
Not when we conceded the goal. That was the moment where it was like, "Okay, it's over." And you know what? We felt the fucking same. Everybody did at the
Mhm.
stadium, at home. Every time we see some shit like that, because it happens every single game. We're like,
Yeah.
you know
We
what?
let Dortmund
Fuck
get into
it.
the match too, which
Yeah,
definitely fucked with our whole mentality. We let them kind of do their shit, and especially when Giroud missed a penalty, that really fucked us. When
yeah,
Calabria
but
gave
I
us
mean
penalties,
that
that
happens.
fucked us.
Honestly, it's football. You miss a penalty, you concede a goal, then you come back
Andrea,
in.
he's missed
You
his last two Champions League penalty shots. I
it's
mean,
okay. It happens,
but
dude.
Andrea, what did he do after the game? Like, I know we like Giroud because he's handsome, he's that, but let's be honest, he was a
No, we don't like
cowardly
because
bitch
it's
today.
handsome.
No, he was a cowardly bitch today because after that penalty, he didn't do nothing. He was complaining, and that's not what I expect from a 38-year-old leader who has won Champions League, Europa Leagues, Scudetto,
World
and
Cup.
and all these things. He gave up. He was done. He was crying versus the Napoli that they took him out. He did the same thing versus Lecce and dropped the stinker. And now when we need two leaders, him and Calabria were all over the place. To me, I've seen the end of Calabria today because this is his career. He could stop Cavada. He could stop, but then boom, he goes down. I don't know if he thought like, you know what, this kid, Gibbons bitten. But if you guys know scouting, he's A1 quality. So he probably thought, oh, this guy is 19, 18, 19 years old. Like I don't have to worry about him, and that's why he had him on toast. Like today, those two players are very disappointed. I was giving Pioli an A grade for the whole game, the way that he started the thing. But after hearing that, like, bro, like if Chow's not fit, why do you even put like that's another
Who do they play? Man, there's nobody. There, Kalulu is dead. Kjaer is deceased. There's
yeah,
no
but
fucking body, dude. In
yeah,
Champions
but
League,
you can't
man,
injure nobody.
In Champions League, you can't even put a Primavera kid in. It's over. There's nobody. Like we are so fucked that every single like center back is dead, like dead, because Kjaer is not, like
Sure.
wasn't even on the bench, and Chow is out for like he's probably coming back in February. Like we are super fucked. We need to play Krunic like
Okay.
for real
Question:
center back.
Was was
There's
loaning
nothing else.
was loaning out Gabia a mistake?
Dude, but how do you could you imagine that we would have had Kalulu out on a super severe injury, Chow too? Dude, Kalulu and Chow are like 22, both of them.
They're
There's
fucking young. They shouldn't have
you
these injuries.
honestly no, you have four center backs, you're okay in the in the real world, and we're waiting for Tomori to get fucking injured. I'm
Well,
sorry, guys.
They
that was a
say
scare. That was a scare
they
during the
say he
match
has
because
muscular injury. They say
yeah,
a couple
No,
people
who
saying
said
we're
that?
hosed.
we're gonna wake up Friday morning like we always do. Somebody's gonna be out. I already know it. It's been going on since Pioli has gone. I know you said last time, Andre, you can't fire the medical, but something's got to give.
No,
Like
dude, you have to
today,
fire the
like they
coach.
got.
Super. You
No,
fire the
no, no,
coach.
no, no. If he wants to keep his job, that's fine. But it's the same thing with Ancelotti. Ancelotti wasn't crying about his medical team. Okay, see you later. Ali Goulet, you guys couldn't fix him.
No, but
He's a top
it
talent. But
doesn't matter. That's Real Madrid. Anytime there's something like this happens, you fire the whole crew because the dude the medical team, you know, is like an expression of the coach.
It is.
You don't,
They're under
it's
his
not
payroll. He's the one who
separated.
chooses them.
It's the same. Is they are one unit. So everybody should fuck off. Not just like you don't throw your people under the bus because you know who like greenlit the whole program to train and shit? The fucking coach. So this shit is happening because of Pioli that said okay to people who are clearly insanely bad at their job and they know because dude they fucking know they have one thing to every time a 22 years old guy like holds his like thigh that way you fail as a trainer.
You know what their solution is? The medical team. It's this. It's a screw, and
Yeah,
it'll screw
You know,
back things together.
It's
There's
interesting.
nothing. There's honestly, if you think about it, this has been because we every year we think, oh, this is the worst injury crisis we've ever had, dude. This one, when
This
you
one's
have to
fucked.
call multiple Primavera people, dude. Can you believe you have to play in San Siro against Borussia Dortmund? You have to play Chaka Traore. What the fuck are we doing? Because Okafor is dead and Leao is dead. Like we have the main player, the sub, and the sub of the sub. They're all fucking dead. That's insane.
I thought
And we're
Chukwueze.
playing
Mhm.
we're playing with precariously fit players because, dude, how did Loftus Cheek play today? He played like somebody who had one game in him against PSG. He gave all of himself and more. He was, dude. The guy is not 70 years old too. He was so tired he couldn't play
He's
3 games
27 or
after that.
28.
Yeah, it's the
It- it- it-
nutrition. It's the
it's just
nutrition.
like
It's the
it's
chef.
just
I
like
would I would fire the chef. I think it's the chef. I don't. I
yeah,
mean,
probably.
because like the medical staff isn't. They're there when you after you get injured. They're not there to prevent you getting injured.
Yeah, but they talk to the coach and say, "Hey, like you shouldn't do this. Maybe
But
you
yeah, if you're
risk.
overplaying and
No,
They're always
wait,
talking. They're
wait. No,
always
no, no. But
talking.
but we're talking about. I think we're just using the wrong word. It's not the medical team that we have to fire. It's like how do you say it? The fucking coach team that
The
trains the players.
physio, the recovery
How do
players,
you say,
like
like the people who decide like the training regime are
yeah,
part of Pioli's team. The medical team,
Assistant coaches, medical. Yeah,
the medical team, the people who cure the players are like an AC Milan thing. They've been. Was talking about it with a friend of mine who's a journalist and follows Milan. They are like been working at Milan for like 25 years. Like these people have nothing to do with it. It's the Pioli training regime that is fucking all the players, and the players know about it, by the way, because imagine how, like, do you really want to like sprint when you know that all of your friends have fucked their muscles the last time they sprinted, all of them, like they are afraid, they're clearly scared, they don't want to do it anymore, dude. Theo is not a football player anymore. Like
no.
we've been like we've been talking shit too much about like, oh, yeah, Theo is such a like the best left back in the world, brother. He's being shit. He looks like he doesn't care, and it sucks because he always cared. I feel like there's something going on. Obviously, there's something going on that we don't know. Probably we're never gonna know, but it's definitely this is the sign that we are every game that we keep that we don't like turn a page on this coach. We're just like wasting time because look what they did to not get a new coach this summer, to not pay two coaches because it was too expensive. We lose. We lose the club World Cup in 2025 that is like fucking 50 million easy. Maybe we don't even get to fourth if this situation like spirals more. And maybe we lose also the 50 million for the next year's Champions League. And players leave and shit. Like to not like pay another coach because Pioli we just renewed him. What do? We lose fucking $200 million. So I don't know. I just feel like this is honestly it's hard. It's a hard decision. We don't have another like super strong coach that is like out of his job that we could get.
Yeah, there
Um,
isn't, which is tough.
so
Aponte,
and we don't
Aponte.
have football people in the fucking management. We don't have people who know what to do in these situations at all. Because Cardinale doesn't know shit about football. Furlani knows about football as much as we do. He's a
Yeah,
he's a he's a fan.
he's a business guy.
Yeah,
He's
he's a
not a
fucking
yeah
fan, dude. The guy, like,
yeah.
it's a Milanista. That's it. There's nobody who can say, okay, that's what I've done in the last 30 years that some shit happened like this in my career. That's how we handled it. Even Maldini didn't have that type of experience. Like we don't have experienced football people in the management. It's crazy. Like we are super
Yeah.
fucked.
I don't know who we even replace Pioli with. Like I think Abate needs to stay in the Primavera because he's
Dude,
doing very well there.
I can't
You need
believe
to
we're
say
back
that.
into banter, pure
Oh, it's
banter
pure.
era.
This
Shit.
is why I'm wearing
Pure.
this shirt. I'm wearing my Balotelli shirt because it's
This
fucking
is
pure banter
this
right
is
now.
pure banter because he
It
met that
is.
dude, the coach that gets sacked and the fucking shitty like AC Milan banter legend comes in as a sub. It's
I was
like
gonna say.
Brocky 2.0. The fuck?
Oh my god. um, I, dude, I'm like, does Pirlo need a job at this point?
Dude,
Like
again, like I
what
don't want
club
to
legend?
ruin
They don't want
another
to pay
legend.
the 9 million. That's what it is. Like
You know
when you
what,
get like people like Bonetti, like oh, who like bro, like enough
Jerry?
is enough. Like come on now,
Yeah, okay,
like
look, Jerry needs to
oh
fuck.
oh, you guys want to pay Pioli
Yeah,
the $9 million,
Yes,
bro?
yes.
Do you
yes, just fucking pay it.
according to him, no, because he's a financial expert. But like, bro, like enough is enough. We're getting
I'm sorry.
injuries.
If Jerry knew what the fuck he was getting into buying AC Milan, he better fucking realize, hey, there's gonna be times where I'm gonna have to fucking bite the bullet. So bite the fucking bullet.
No, but okay, but also because, dude, we've been investing a lot of money into players that we are actively, fucking knowingly ruining. We're hurting them by having this coach with his team like train these players. Dude, we are just lucky as fuck that Giroud, who's 40 years old, runs like a fucking rabbit and he doesn't get injured. Because I mean, dude, today was a bad day, okay, but I fucking love him to death. I will never leave him. Like Giroud is in my heart forever. Okay, he didn't play well. Yeah, he got depressed. He shouldn't be depressed. He should be a leader. Didn't work. Whatever. He runs so much. He's super fit. Thank Jesus that he doesn't get injured. Like, dude, we can have this type of stress even as like fans that every time an AC Milan player sprints, we're like, "Fuck, dude, is this gonna be the last one?" When Loftus sprinted and dribbled past Hummels, in the space, how many of you thought, "Oh fuck, is this like, is he gonna, hold his thigh
Yeah.
after
Yeah, we
this?"
had that chance too. It was like a 3v1,
Yeah,
basically.
that was really bad.
Uh,
But also because the thing, honestly, Borussia didn't look like super super strong today. We could
no, we
we
let
did.
them into the match. We let them do what they wanted to do. And I mean, actually, I think Hummels had a fucking amazing game. That
Oh
guy was a
yeah, dude,
brick
the
wall.
guy
He was
is
stopping
fucking
every fucking attack we were trying to do. Any
no, dude.
dribbling past him hardly
But
happened.
I mean, Hummels, like he's been
Usually he's
on top
shit.
of no, he's been on top of his shit for 15 years, dude. Hummels is
Uh,
Hummels. He's not the first fucking dude, you know.
Yeah,
but
I think that those tackles that they had that the comment. I mean, Ray was just like, blowing a nut for all their tackles and stuff. But I mean, we really didn't have. I think we could have had a lot more creativity. I think there was nerves involved. I think, like I've seen. I mean, yeah, Pulisic, he doesn't have the step overs and everything, but he could still.
Pulisic isn't fit. Anthony we just
yeah,
have
he's
to
not.
play him
He
because
So
played 60
he's
minutes
like
at
fifty
most.
percent.
yeah,
He wasn't running by past anybody. The
so
only
maybe
one
that
that
was why.
looks
But
like that is fit is probably like Chukwueze because you
And
saw that burst
Chukwueze,
of
he
pace.
was so good today,
but
and
Yeah,
then
I
even
he
mean,
gets
he
so,
taken
was
off.
even so, I mean, there's times where he was like double teamed, and I think that he should have dished it out or gave it to somebody. I just think that's the part. I mean, yeah, when he was Chukwueze's like with that when he split those two defenders, like that's where he shines, and he split the two defenders and scored. Like if he could do that, then he's incredible. But he tries to do that every time, and he doesn't get any help. And I think that's
yeah,
where the
I
creativity
agree.
needs to come in too, where they need to do a little more ticky tacky. They need to give him help to get and not have him just try and beat.
Yeah, I think what I realized too, Anthony, was you're right. I think usually when we see him try to dribble, he's always outside the box, or he's like way down on the side on the by the corner, like more in that direction. When you bring him into the box and he's able to do that, it's game over. Like
Right.
we saw it today. Like when he was in the box doing that, It was
Yeah, but
and he was doing it.
I feel also like it's a fitness thing also for him because this is the
Yeah,
second game in the whole season that he's been able to play in a row. He hasn't had
yeah,
that. He wasn't played at the beginning. He wasn't fit, and then he gets injured, and then he just came back. So he's like 60% right now. And you've seen like so many times he tried a dribble and it didn't work. I feel like in that situation is like you're not fit. So what you think you can do is not what you can actually do. So he thinks he's faster than he is, and he isn't. So if he gets more fit, I think he's gonna be able to do that shit more. But again, he wasn't very precise today. There was like in the second half one amazing Rangers pass into the fucking space, and he doesn't stop it. I wanted to throw my laptop, dude. Like, we just had some really bad like technical mistakes. Even at the
mhm.
end of the first half, that cross and Calabria that heads it out. The
Yeah,
fuck are
he
you
How
doesn't
you
doing?
even put it.
missed
He
that?
he didn't even. Okay, you put it on target. That's fine, but you don't even put it back so somebody in the middle can get. It just
It
goes
is like
straight across the.
Dude,
it was like so like obtuse. Like he's just not smart. And again, like he puts everything he has in him. He's just not good enough, you know. And the problem is we've had such a like a fucking right back drought at Milan in the last
yeah.
10 years that somebody like Calabria can end up being the fucking captain. And I'm sorry because I know that he's a Milanista like us, but he knows he's not that good. Like he's okay. He shouldn't be the fucking guy with the armband that, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we still need him because at least he's a Milanista. We lost all the Milanismo that we had when Tonali left. Okay, because because in games like this, somebody like Sandro who gives a shit. That's what we
Yeah,
need.
yeah, that's what I've been saying. And I was gonna reiterate is we need a freaking captain, and I think I mean, Calabria. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's got stubs. He's out of position a lot. He was amazing against PSG though, and we said, oh, he's he's still got it and everything like that. But sure, all that. I think just the inspiration for everybody. I think like Gio was saying with Giroud, his attitude, and then
Yeah,
Calabria when Chow got hurt, when he was just like, oh fuck, like no man, there should be a guy out there
There should be a guy being like,
strangling
"Hey,
heads,
yeah,
yeah,
like
let's
but
stay
snap out
okay,
fucking
of it.
focused."
but
Yeah,
guys, they are like the situation is insane. Like I understand that though. Obviously, you should be like, okay, just like put your
Yeah,
head into the game. But dude, when you see Krunic coming in to sub a center back because everybody is so fucked, there nobody else can do that. Like dude, it's I understand that it's unbelievable because each one of them are so overworked because there's no subs that Calabria is like probably like all of them probably have some like minor muscle shit that they try not to think about because there's no way that they're like 100% like fit, you know. So everybody's like on a super tightrope, and then they see one by one all the players like get injured. Like, can you imagine what the fuck happens in the locker room? Like, do you think we have this discussion? Obviously, they do. Like, they're like, what the
yeah,
fuck is going on? Like, we can't do that. And honestly, the season is fucked because you don't. You do you think, dude? We fire Pioli right now. If I have a red button, I push it and it fucking fires him. Okay. Do you think the physical training can have like results in less than 3 months, whatever?
no,
So
man, no.
you
And
don't
that's the thing.
change,
So,
you know.
let me get into this. Okay, so we're last in Champions League group, right? We have a -4 goal differential.
We're out.
But we
Guys,
have, yeah.
we're
Well,
super out.
forget it,
the even
Spence.
remote chance that we fucking somehow get out of this group, which at this point I'm like, fuck it, don't even get out of this group, just fucking forfeit, don't even travel to fucking England.
No,
Which
no.
is we
We're
have
gonna
to
probably
win,
get to
and we
fucking
have to have
Europa
Dortmund.
League.
Yeah, Dortmund's already through. They're
Yeah.
guaranteed. Dortmund have to beat PSG, and we have to beat Newcastle to basically be second in the group.
No, wait. It's worse. PSG has to
It's
literally suicide.
Yes.
They need to fucking decide that they don't want to fucking play the game. Like
Yeah.
Borussia is gonna play 12 years old players.
Yeah, because
Okay,
they don't give a shit at this point. They're like, yeah, we're through. They don't
the
care.
fuck. And PSG has everything to lose,
Yeah.
and
And they'll be
they
at
can
home
draw.
anyway.
They can
Right? Are
draw.
they gonna be at home?
No,
PSG?
No, they're away. They're away.
they're gonna be
But
in
that
Dortmund.
penalty saved them today. That penalty saved them because if
So
they would have
okay.
lost,
I,
I mean, they would have to win in Dortmund
so
to
let me
advance.
talk
But
about that penalty. I saw a very slow-mo video. I didn't see it in real time. Who was it, Dembele or who kicked it up? Who
Dembele.
it was Dembele? Okay, to me, the angle that I saw, I thought it was a penalty. To me, the ball it looked like it went up in here and hit him in the
No, dude,
arm
it
as
touches.
he's running.
But dude, wait, it
But
It touched him
touches
right
the
here, but
oh,
stomach.
he's
did it touch him in
running.
the side first? Okay, because the
But
Yes.
angle
he's
that I saw,
running. But
you
he's
I
running.
couldn't see that it hit him on the
I
side.
don't
No,
know who
wait, guys.
runs like that.
But it doesn't matter. There's no rule that says that if he touches the body before the hand, it's not a penalty. There's
Yeah,
no rule.
no, yeah, there is a rule now.
No, there's not. I think they removed it. It's not about that anymore. It's about the position of the arm. Doesn't matter if he hits after it hits your body because it's obvious that it hits the body. I don't think
Mm,
that plays anything
either way.
into that. You know.
Yeah,
But anyway,
I
yeah,
think so. I think
PSG.
that's right.
Yeah, I
Because
mean, it probably saved us if we
Why
somehow even
why
get through
save
this
that?
group.
Why save
Well,
that?
well, okay. If Newcastle won, what position would we have? Okay, I gotta pull. I gotta do. I didn't think about
They
this,
would
so I
be
I think
gotta
two
it
do
was
more
quick math.
points. It would be two more points, and if we beat them, then PSG would have to beat Dortmund, and then we would advance. But now, I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't
it's
Newcastle
think
would
worse
have been
for
PSG
us.
would
on
walk out of
7
there with
points.
nothing less than a draw.
Okay, yeah, it
So
still kind of works. Anyway,
No.
uh,
It's worse for us because now PSG has two results. Before they only had one. They only had to win. So if they draw, they would be out. If we
actually,
won
yeah,
at
yeah. If
Newcastle.
we draw Newcastle, PSG are through regardless. We're tied with Newcastle on 5 points. PSG's on 7. Dortmund's on first with 10.
Yeah,
So
they have to
yeah,
lose. Yeah,
yeah.
because if even if they draw, so if PSG is at 7 and they draw, they get to 8. We're at 5. If we win, we go to 8. But we lost.
We
I
have to
think we
score like
probably
6 goals against
yeah, six
yeah, we
goals.
have to win
Newcastle,
fucking 9-0 against Newcastle.
which is not happening
Honestly, I don't even think it's the goal difference. It's probably the
head to head.
Head to head.
yeah. So head to head,
Which were
we
which
sucked.
were 4-2. Yeah, gold. Yeah. So and then even if it comes down to that, it's yellow cards. I think is like the next factor or some
Yeah, but
shit.
dude, guys, let's be
Crazy.
realistic, okay?
We're not
Like,
getting through. We shouldn't.
no, but
And
especially, dude.
it'd be even worse if we somehow get into Europa League. Because then imagine we have to play
No, I
Europa
think
League
we go
again.
to. You're gonna see that we're gonna go to Europa
We need
League.
the money, Spencer.
And we're gonna play.
Remember,
There's no money in Europa League at all. It's better to stay home because you have to play
Yeah,
in on Thursday. This team cannot play 3 games in a week,
we
and
could
we're
barely
gonna
play one game a fucking week.
yeah.
We could barely fucking play one game with a
Honestly,
team
I would
with a
like to play
decent
Europa
squad.
League. I think Europa League is more our level, and we could like do well if we play seriously in Europa League. It would be really cool.
You know
But
what?
it
Yeah,
doesn't.
that's kind of the dark horse way, which is win the Europa League because then we're in pot one for Champions League next
yeah,
season.
but I mean, it's also like a cup is a cup. Like it's a
That is
real
true.
one. It's not. It's I don't think like dude, we can be like, oh no, Europa
But what
League,
about Coppa
dude.
Italia?
Coppa Italia is fucking shit. Nobody cares.
no, if we win Europa League, we get like 60 mil. So I mean, we need that money, Spencer. I mean, they said it today like that. We still trying to keep to get the revenue of 400 to 500 million. I mean, if we get out the group stage, which probably is like 90% done because PSG all they need is a draw, and we need like 9, 10 goals. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, they looking for the money. We need to keep our revenues out, but I think if we go Thursday to Sunday, we're
Well,
down in the drain.
well,
No,
what's
okay.
keeping the revenues up is selling Manyan and Teo next summer. That's probably not
No,
fucking
I know,
happening.
guys. We have like our revenue is good even without like we don't the good thing about Milan is we don't really need like the like results results on the pitch to actually make to have a decent, balance sheet. That's the positive thing. And then if we qualify, if we do like, if we go on in Champions League, it's obviously better. But the good thing that they've done is like, we're kind of okay on that side.
Wage structure is good too. Like
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah,
yeah.
but we can jerk off on the wage structure when we play like this. Like the thing is, at the end of the
No,
day,
that's what I'm saying. That's the only reason I'm saying.
no,
I don't
I
know. They
get.
saying that's the only thing that like that's why. No, we're selling Theo for sure. I mean, thank you Theo for being French nationalist, and you're keeping your value. To be honest with you, that's the only reason you're keeping your value. To be honest, and
Yeah.
thank
Yeah,
you
I
for
mean
that.
this season is shit, and I don't know what's going
For
on, but
me, for me, it's even the Fiorentina game. I didn't see enough confidence. We didn't. To me, it was like almost like another loss as well because we were there's no drive, there's no life in us, and I think like if that's great what you're saying. The balance sheet's good, so we'll have that, but I want to see us start playing like we want to be out there, and then once we start playing like we want to be out there, and you know, like professionals, then the win's gonna start coming. But lately, it's just been
All right.
sad
Um,
stuff.
I
These are
guess we'll pre.
becoming like group therapy sessions
It
like
is
every
group
week.
therapy at this point
but
because
you know what? You know what really pisses me off is that with all these fucking stupid um injuries, we have so many regrets. Like we are not competing. It makes me like fall out of love with the team and with the game. Like it makes me go back
Mm.
to the times when I didn't give a fuck. Because why would I care when we know we can compete? Because all the best players are out. So even if we lose, there's this fucking gigantic alibi of like, oh, but we had to play Krunic in the middle of the defense, and Leao was out, and Oliver was out. My fucking uncle was out. Like I just can't. It makes me so incredibly sad because it always gives you the idea of like, oh, what if we actually? I want to lose with all the fucking team on the pitch, and we know we were the worst team, and that's it. But now we all have this, like, even if Pioli is literally the reason why we have all these injuries, still it gives him alibis because he didn't have the whole team. He couldn't do everything he wanted to do. And then he can go to the journalists and say, but we didn't have this player, we didn't have that player, this player was sick, and Mignon had a
yeah,
fever, and the
like excuses.
fucking striker is 40 years old and plays all the games, and then Leao is out. Dude, Leao is so out, by the way. Like nobody even tried to say maybe he's gonna play. He's probably not gonna even gonna
He's not
play.
gonna play for Frosinone. There's no way.
He's not. Dude, he was like comfortably, like not even on the bench.
No.
We should be doing a lot better without Liao too, and that's the other thing
But
too.
we
Like,
have no soul without Leao. Every
yeah,
time
but
we shit on Leao, and I'm guilty of that, we have to remember these games when there's nothing to do. We don't know how to attack. There's no soul. There's no perceived danger ever. Because when Rafa takes the ball, even when sometimes he crashes onto a defender, like dude, that through ball that Loftus Cheek dribbles Hummels, dude, if there's Leao there,
The goal.
it's over. In the first half, so many times we had a lot of space on the left, and I thought, dude, if we had Leao, and that what fucking kills me, makes me want to punch the camera, dude, because we always have to think, oh, dude, in this type of play, imagine if we had this, imagine if we had that. Motherfuckers, they are literally stripping us from the love of Milan because of the insane way they're treating these players. And we have alibis and shit. I don't like that. I'd rather lose because we are shit instead of because we are also shit, by the way. Because even when we against Inter, we had beautifully 11 plus the bench, okay? we were like the team, and we sucked 5 dicks. Okay, so that was big evidence that we're shit.
Yeah,
But I don't know. This injury thing is eating
it's
me alive.
insane.
Yeah.
All right, so obviously we play Frosinone on Saturday. We'll see how that goes. I don't know
It's
who's going to be in the 11. I don't think any of us know because Gio's right. Come Friday, there's going to be, oh, hey, 6 more players are injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
And wait till the injuries hit the Primavera. Oh, sweet Jesus. That's going to fucking happen. Um,
Yeah.
all right. I think, is it safe to have the crowd here jump in if they want? If
Yeah,
they're
please.
pleased? All right. Message us in the chat. We'll
Lordy
make it
says
quick if
that
you
he's
want.
speechless. No, Lordy, I need to hear from you today. I need
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
need
we
some
need
group
some.
therapy shit,
Yeah.
Lordy.
let it
It's
out.
all good,
Say give
Lodi.
us at least 2 words, okay?
Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
there's
message us in chat if anyone wants to
Theo.
anyone wants to
Theo.
chat.
Theo is captain. I mean, he's too
It makes
emotional
no
for
difference
me.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's too
dude, you could
emotional.
tell he's out of it. He doesn't
He's
have the drive. He's
he
not.
gets. I think when he does
You didn't see
his
the
fake.
video? You didn't see the video from this Saturday
Huh.
in the tunnel? Pioli was giving everybody high five,
Yeah, and
and
Teo
then
was like,
Theo just walked past him
Wow.
like this guy.
he barely left out his arm to be like, yeah.
Fuck, dude, it's crazy. Do
Like
you also did you see that he posted like a story?
Oh, Chaka
Uh,
Traore.
no, Chaga Traore posted. That's crazy. But I hope he didn't see what was written on the story because you can't do that shit. You're insane. Like he
He's
posted a
been in
story.
Italy for a long
fucking hear
time,
me.
Andrea. You know, those is basic words that the guy was saying, according to the people on Twitter.
No,
He's
no,
been
no.
in
It
Italy for a long
was
time.
pretty basic, but basically I don't know if you guys know, but he reposted like a story that somebody put saying like something like
Keep the
um
bald man and his
yeah,
medical
keep the
staff
bald
away from us. Away
exactly,
from my
exactly.
Milan.
But I think
Yeah.
that I don't know. It was written very like small. Like you can't do. You're a Primavera kid, and the first thing you do, the first time you ever play in your life in AC Milan, you say that the coach is a piece of shit, like a bald piece of shit. Like I think that's pretty crazy.
He's not getting many minutes anytime soon.
I don't know,
Uh,
but yeah, Teo put something like "I'm not gonna speak." He put like a little emoji with like his mouth shut after the Fiorentina game. Like, there's definitely something going on. But at least, dude, if you're actually against the coach, sack the fucker. The team is against him. Players are falling like flies. That's it. I don't understand what the fuck we're waiting for.
we're not Juve stuck in a money fucking shithole where we can't fire Allegri. You know,
No,
where our
also because
finances are fine. We should just
no,
fucking fire him.
if it's
Like,
just a finance thing, it's ridiculous because we are going to not qualify for Champions League if it goes this way.
no,
Because
we're
we've
not
been
gonna get fourth
so
this year.
shit. Because we won against Fiorentina by chance. And this way, every game is a fucking toss up. Every game could be
Mm,
like, oh, maybe we win, maybe we draw, maybe we, and that's not how you qualify fourth
nope.
at all.
No, I hope Cardinale, who was there at the game, I hope he saw what he needed to see, and I
Cardinale
hope he
doesn't
fucking
know
reacts.
shit, brother. Cardinale didn't know the rules of football
I
six
don't know,
months ago.
man. He said he wants to win and he hates losing. So if he
I
hates
think
fucking
No,
he
losing, he
yeah,
needs to
but he
fucking throw
knows.
in
Yeah,
money.
he knows when it's 3-1, and he knows when the team's just collapsing. I mean, he knows sports, so I mean, it doesn't. You
dude,
don't have to
we're back
know.
to January 2023.
That's what we were saying earlier. Is
Yeah,
back to January.
it's exactly
It's
Should
it's
have
back,
got
exactly
rid
the
of him.
same.
back to banter.
Yeah, we're back to back. Yeah, you should call the podcast "Back to Banter."
Hey, yo, earlier this season, I said, or some point, I was like, we're slipping back into banter, and oh no.
Check
Look
the
at us
Brother.
record.
now. Look at look at us now.
It's just like we just like look ridiculous, and it doesn't look like anybody has
Yeah,
the
even
situation in their hands.
you.
Even the coach, like obviously the coach doesn't, but when he speaks to the journalists, always says the same shit, and then They always say, "Oh, the players are playing too much." It's like, dude, it's the fucking UEFA's fault if we have 27, like 27 injuries, of which like 23 are muscle injuries. This
No.
is the fucking UEFA. We're playing too much. It's like a systemic football issue, okay? And Inter plays with the same 11 every single fucking game, okay? Nobody gets injured. And like it's crazy, dude. Like what the fuck is going
And they're not
on?
afraid to rotate.
No, because
Pioli's a
they
stubborn
can. But
asshole.
we would rotate if we could. Because in a normal like situation, you know that Pulisic needs to chill. He's not a player that can play too much. So you put Chukwueze in, and then they rotate, and then Okafor and Leao can rotate, and then if you bought a fucking striker instead of not doing it at all, you could rotate Giroud. So that's like a systemic problem for Milan. But even like in the midfield, I mean, we have young players. Thank God that they're young, but we don't have a lot of subs. But even, dude, I have to go back to it. You can't take Adli out of this team for 5 games in a row and then start him in Champions League. And he fucking plays well. Like, it's your fault if he plays
He
well.
plays so good.
He
He
plays, and
moves the
I mean, the
ball.
bar,
He
the bar is low.
fights for the ball.
Dude, the bar is
Yes.
very low, okay? Because the bar is Rade Krunic. But dude, did you hear San Siro when he did that long ball from left to right at the beginning? It was like 40 seconds in. San Siro claps for that shit. That's insane. Back in my days when we had like the real team, we wouldn't care about that because that was basic shit.
Yeah.
When Seedorf did that, nobody was like, "Oh my god, that's crazy! It's like a long
Yeah.
ball." No, but today San Siro is like, "Oh fuck yeah, finally somebody with some vision." Even he also gave like a through ball for Giroud in the first half that like yeah, he kind of smashed against the defender, but that was such a good idea. Like we don't have ideas. So a player like him never has to leave the pitch. Never. For us, it's a luxury for us to have somebody who knows how to fucking pass the ball. It's
Yeah. And he's a
insane.
Milanista.
It's insane that he was out. Guys, it's the fact that he was out and we played Pobega. By the way, we played Pobega fucking dry like Adli today because he didn't play the games before. He was just like, oh, I'm going to start now against Fiorentina. Out of what? Why? How fit are you? What the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you starting? It's insane. It's incredible. And again, nobody's going to tell me that he played him because he wanted to, and not because Krunic is probably fucking half injured and he didn't want to like risk him again.
Yeah. No, I completely agree.
Yeah, they're fighting.
Completely
for sure.
agree.
But we're gonna see Krunic now, stable in the middle of the defense for the
Yep.
next game.
Yep. Krunic, why are you wearing
So
two rings on that
insane.
finger? Oh, one's for my wife, one's for Pioli.
So
All right. Anybody really in the chat doesn't want to speak up? We'll let you say your piece.
No,
Guys, come on.
we're just
Come on.
we're just group therapy. We're just like the AA meetings. We'll meet up at
Yes.
Veroni, please.
We'll meet up wherever we meet up.
Yeah.
We'll have chairs. We'll
Oh,
circle.
come on, Lore. Come on. I know we said it all, but
We
come
won't even
on.
watch the game. We'll just have a chairs in a circle, and then the game will just be in the background, and we'll just talk to each other.
No, we'll just listen to old school, just on the radio, just the audio, the commentator.
Yeah, Anish, I agree. I
Yep,
agree.
Pioli needs to fucking go. There
I
you go.
agree.
Yes.
Always. It's always ready for the fucking podcast.
Um, actually, I forgot to bring this up, Andrea, but you had mentioned Seedorf.
Yeah.
Do we bring him back?
The fuck is the Sidorf is being like chilling. I don't know what he does.
that. I mean, Sadorf, Abate, like it's all gonna be positive. I don't see
No,
how it
no.
could be. It
How?
can't be worse than Pioli. It cannot
We
be
need a
worse than
long term. We
Pioli.
need a long term shit,
Because
guys. We can't.
We do.
there's
We
no
we do need a
way
long term coach.
Sadorf or Abate is playing Krunic over Adley or Pobega over Adley. There's no way. You
Wait.
look at every social media, every channel, everything out there. Like every single Milanista out there is saying the same thing. Like we're all saying Pobega out. Or why are you playing Pobega? Why are you playing Krunic? Pioli out. Play Adley. I mean, all of us are saying it. So anybody throw a dart in the dark and you'll hit somebody that's gonna play Adley over
Yeah, but
Krunic.
Seedorf is not a I don't think he coaches anymore. And again, dude, Abate he is doing really good with the Primavera. This, you know who else did very well with the Primavera, and then we got him and it was horrible. Fucking Inzaghi. Inzaghi did the same shit with us. He
Yeah.
was killing it. Brocchi was killing it with the Primavera. Comes with us, horrible.
Rocky.
Gattuso did this. Guys, we forget. We literally like
Players though,
decapitated
they have
multiple legends
Oh, we
this
did.
way. And
Oh,
I'm
we
not calling
severed several we
Ignazio
burned
Abate a
multiple
legend,
bridges.
okay? Ignazio, I love you. You're not a legend. You're like a street legend, not like a legend, okay?
it's different what players you have though. I think that's completely different. I think with the players that we had this season, I think they would have done way better than Pioli.
But do you think that Abate can do much better with Krunic center back and fucking nobody and like no Leao, nobody in? Like the thing is, we
Bro,
are in such a fucked situation. And Pioli, whether we like it or not, he proved multiple times that he can make the team play really well. And then
Mhm.
only for the next game being like horribly fucking shit. But he can do it, you know? I just don't understand like how we're gonna get out of this because one thing is, well, we're not playing well, and the other thing is the players don't give a fuck anymore. You know, that's bad. That's bad when that shit happens. We don't look like a team. You know, we've lost the heart. That's very sad to me.
Mhm.
all right. Let's see. Last few questions, and we gotta wrap it.
Yeah.
Loftus
Uh,
Cheek as center back. I don't know, brother.
Wait. So remind me, what happened to Florenzi? I don't understand. Why couldn't Florenzi play?
Florenzi's too small, Anthony. Like
Yeah,
they're
it's
gonna
small.
overleap his ass, bro.
Did you
Like
see
They
that's
have
why.
Fulkrug?
Krunic though. I mean,
Dude,
over
Seen.
Fulkrug.
Krunic. Really? You're looking at Florenzi
Yeah.
and Krunic, and you're going, "Oh, Krunic."
Well,
Guys,
Kronic is
no.
at least 6'1", right?
Did you see the striker for Borussia? I think his name is
Yeah,
Fulkrug.
he hit that hard.
He's
Full,
a
yeah.
gigantic dude. Can you imagine Florenzi like marking him? Like you need somebody who is at least 6 foot just for the crosses. Florenzi is a kid,
I don't
you
think it
know.
would have
I
been. I
guess.
don't know.
I don't know.
Even
I don't
Mignon,
see
dude.
it.
Guys, even Mike is like being so shit. It's insane.
Yeah, that third
Spe-
goal was on him. Like, let's be honest, that third goal was straight at him. I don't know if he had a concussion from
yeah.
that ball that hit him in the face on
It
Saturday,
was the
but
center, like so. It was in the middle. It was, but again, like I can't even shit on him too much because he's been like saving us our ass so many times. But this season, he's not being performing that well. Like it looks like I don't know if these players stop believing.
Which I think
You
they
know?
have. I think they've kind of
Yeah,
stopped.
even Teo. Okay, the thing is, the way that Teo plays. The thing that made him so good for us is when he has this like progression from the back. He just fucking runs. And even just to do it, you need to believe you can do it. Because nobody else does that shit. He's like, I'm gonna take the ball and I'm gonna fucking run over you motherfuckers. And he does it. So he stopped believing he can do that shit. He's like, fuck it. I'm gonna take the ball, never tries to dribble, never tries to run, passes the ball back, and he just became a normal ass, stiff ass left back that crosses the ball in. He's a great cross. Nothing else. Anybody can dribble him because he's stiff as fuck. Okay, and he doesn't run, and he doesn't have that like crazy, and he doesn't shoot the ball anymore. So what's the fucking point? You know? That's so infuriating. But again, like he needs Leao to perform well. He needs space created by somebody else. You know,
Yeah,
Rafa is out.
true. He needs that space to do his runs. And
All
He's
right.
never done that, dude. He's never done like one of them this season, the whole season.
Well,
well, there's always
think,
Frosinone, so
yeah.
Frosinone is gonna be tough, guys. They like to keep the ball. They keep possession. They're very
Yep.
tidy. They kick out of tight spaces.
Yeah, he's a
I
good
mean, it's
team.
gonna take a
Yep.
team effort. And
They,
now, I mean,
they're only 3 points off from fifth.
Also, guys, thank God that now against Frosinone we can play some players that have had less minutes. Okay, right? That we can rotate now against
How much you want
Frosinone.
to bet Camarda's gonna start?
Oh, I don't know if he starts. I don't think he
no,
starts.
I think
Dude, Jovic.
Jovic in the 15 minutes that he came in, even though he hit the bar 2 times, I mean, he did pretty good.
Fucking
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
start.
I
give him
think
credit.
Jovic, dude. You always play Jovic over Camarda today. What the
No, I
fuck?
know.
Mm.
But he was so unlucky. Honestly, he did like a he's starting to show some real
Yeah,
striker shit. You know,
yeah.
that's what he needs to
if he
do.
gets
Jovic
one,
is a poacher.
maybe it opens up. Maybe it opens up because that header on the bar, what it was a
It
header,
was
right?
great
I was
Yeah,
like,
technique. It was really good technique.
yeah.
no,
And
that was a
then
great
one that
one.
was closer, yeah. I mean, but hopefully, I don't know. We're
It's crazy to
please,
think he played for Madrid. Madrid wanted him.
no, but he was on smoke versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Like he went
Yeah.
crazy in the Europa League. He scored against
That was
Chelsea. He scored a
great.
lot of big teams,
He
so
was a
that's why
great.
they bought him. But
That's 5 years
I
ago, dude, guys. It's too long
and
ago.
so
How
That's
old is
another era.
Jovic now? He's
24,
only
25.
yeah, 24, 25, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Anyway, I think
no,
we'll wrap it up there.
No Krunic at center back. I mean, it's now or like today. Like the only thing, last thing I gotta say is, it's now or never. This message for you, Primavera. If you guys got talent and you're 18, 19 years old, if they call you up, just please have the game of your life so that they can give you another chance. Because if you come up and you drop a stinker, bro, your career at Milan is dead. To be honest,
I think we're gonna play Simic. This is the
We're
yeah,
only
gonna have to. We
solution.
have to. There's no other choice.
Krunic at center back.
We're lucky, dude. We're lucky that we played all the big teams already, and now we at least like if the next game was a derby,
We'd be fucked.
we are fucked
I
anyways.
wouldn't want to
But
watch
Yeah.
it.
dude, like if the next game was against Lazio or Napoli, like we would be super fucked. So thank God we have Frosinone. That dude, we are Milan. We have to. We're at home. But you're gonna see like we're spiraling. The players don't fucking like the coach. The coach knows it and feels it. The stadium fucking feels it. Dude, the fans know. Like we know. We all feel the
Ooh,
shit. We're like,
Yeah.
you know
We
what?
do.
Fuck it.
We do play Atalanta
yeah, we
soon.
get
We play Atalanta
CDK.
after Frosinone.
CDK is
Yeah.
gonna
Actually,
just be
speaking of
like
CDK, Andrea, we should
insane.
recall him. Should recall him.
CDK is
Just
gonna have the
saying.
game of his
CDK is
life
coming
against
back.
us. He's gonna have the
Because you
game
think he's
against
not
us.
coming back?
No, I said recall him from his loan early,
No,
like
but you
terminate his
think
loan
he's not?
early.
He's fucking definitely coming back. You
Oh
think they're
no, he
gonna pay
is.
25 million? He doesn't like.
No.
CDK, Origi's coming back. Salamaker's coming back.
So
Yep.
that game is Saturday, December
Bakayoko is
9th
coming
at
back.
9
Guys,
a.m.
because you're telling me the salad makers wouldn't be insanely important for us today.
Mm.
Like salad makers would be so crucial, I think, for us.
Yeah,
Just to
he's.
have somebody like him on the fucking bench.
I think we should bring back Kevin Constant.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Oh my
CK,
God!
All
What
CK
for
right.
the
21.
selfie photos? For the selfie photos in the bathroom.
Yeah, I can't get
Oh
that bow tie out
Lord.
of my head.
Let's bring back Mesbah. Maybe he could challenge Theo.
Dude, I think that Constant was like the best, like
No, Torino, yes.
best
No,
player from like New Guinea ever in the history of the
Yeah.
football or some shit, you know? He did it, relatively.
All right,
all
guys,
right.
I gotta get out of here.
Let's wrap it up.
Forza
Thank you
Milan, guys.
everyone. Forza
Love you
Milan.
all.
We'll let you know about the
Forza
watch
Milan.
party for this Saturday. Stay tuned. We'll be there.
Always
Ciao.
here. All right, later.
Ciao.